The use of Class 2 wiring for under-cabinet lighting offers several benefits. Firstly, Class 2 circuits are inherently safer than line voltage 120 volts circuits because they operate at a lower voltage, typically 12 to 24 volts. This reduces the risk of electrical shock or fire. Secondly, Class 2 wiring can be run through walls, ceilings, and other enclosed spaces without the need for conduits or junction boxes. This makes installation easier and less time-consuming. Thirdly, Class 2 wiring is more flexible than line voltage wiring, making it easier to route around obstacles and into tight spaces. Modern LED under-cabinet lighting fixtures are typically designed to operate on low-voltage power supplies, making them ideal for use with Class 2 wiring. LED lights are also more energy efficient and have a longer lifespan than traditional incandescent or fluorescent bulbs. The National Electrical Code requirement that the transformer nameplate wattage not exceed 100 volt amps ensures that the power supply is not overloaded. This helps prevent overheating and potential safety hazards. When considering Class 2 wiring, the transformer must be readily accessible for maintenance and servicing. Class 2 wiring must be installed in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and meet applicable National Electrical Code standards. Always follow proper electrical safety practices when working with any electrical system. The use of Class 2 wiring for under-cabinet lighting provides several advantages, including increased safety, ease of installation, flexibility, and compatibility with LED lights. By adhering to the National Electrical Code guidelines, such as the 100 volt amps transformer wattage limitation, you can ensure a safe and efficient under-cabinet lighting system. The lower voltage of Class 2 circuits significantly reduces the risk of electrical shock, making it a safer option, especially in residential settings where homeowners may come into contact with the lighting system during maintenance or cleaning. Unlike line voltage wiring, Class 2 wiring does not require the use of metal conduits or junction boxes, simplifying the installation process. This can save time and labor costs, particularly in retrofit projects where running conduit may be challenging or impractical. The flexibility of Class 2 wiring allows for easier routing around obstacles such as pipes, ducts, and framing members. This is especially beneficial in under-cabinet lighting installations where space is often limited and complex routing is required to reach all the desired locations. LED under-cabinet lights are designed to operate on low-voltage direct current power, making them a perfect match for Class 2 wiring systems. This eliminates the need for separate line voltage wiring and transformers for each fixture, streamlining the installation and reducing the overall cost. LED lights are significantly more energy efficient than traditional incandescent or fluorescent bulbs, consuming up to 75% less energy. This translates into lower electricity bills and a reduced carbon footprint. LED have a much longer lifespan than traditional bulbs, often lasting 25,000 hours or more. This reduces the frequency of bulb replacements, saving time and money on maintenance. The National Electrical Code limits the transformer wattage to 100 volt amps to prevent overloading the circuit and ensure that the wiring is not subjected to excessive current. This helps to minimize the risk of overheating, insulation damage, and potential fire hazards. Locating the transformer in an accessible location is crucial for routine maintenance, troubleshooting, and replacement. This ensures that qualified personnel can easily access the transformer to perform necessary tasks without having to dismantle or damage surrounding structures. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing Class 2 wiring, including proper wire sizing, termination methods, and support requirements. This ensures a safe and reliable installation that meets the requirements of the National Electrical Code. Before working on any electrical system, always disconnect the power at the circuit breaker or fuse box. Use appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses to prevent electrical shock and other injuries. Verify that the circuit is de-energized using a voltage tester before touching any wires or terminals. Ensure that all wiring connections are secure and properly insulated to prevent short circuits and ground faults. The 2005 National Electrical Code, in particular, provides specific guidelines for Class 2 wiring installations, including permissible wiring methods, conductor sizes, and overcurrent protection requirements. Familiarizing yourself with these requirements is essential for ensuring a safe and code-compliant installation. While the 100 volt amps transformer limitation is a key safety measure, it's also important to consider the total wattage of all the LED fixtures connected to the transformer. Make sure that the total wattage does not exceed the transformer's capacity to prevent overloading. The 100 volt amps limit is not arbitrary. It is based on calculations that take into account the voltage and current limitations of Class 2 circuits as defined by the National Electrical Code. The National Electrical Code defines Class 2 circuits as those with a maximum voltage of 30 volts, alternating current root mean square of 60 volts direct current, and a maximum power output of 100 volt amps. These limits are designed to reduce the risk of electrical shock and fire. Because Class 2 wiring operates at a lower voltage, it is less likely to cause ignition of flammable materials in the event of a short circuit or ground fault. The lower voltage also reduces the risk of electrocution if someone comes into contact with the wiring. In addition to the safety benefits, Class 2 wiring offers greater flexibility in terms of installation. Because it does not require conduit or junction boxes, it can be easily routed through walls, ceilings, and other enclosed spaces. This makes it ideal for under-cabinet lighting installations, where space is often limited and complex routing is required. Class 2 wiring is also easier to terminate than line voltage wiring, as it typically uses smaller gauge wires and simpler connectors. This can save time and labor costs during installation. The compatibility of Class 2 wiring with LED lighting is another significant advantage. LED lights are designed to operate on low voltage direct current power, making them a perfect match for Class 2 wiring systems. This eliminates the need for separate line voltage wiring and transformers for each fixture, streamlining the installation and reducing the overall cost. LED lights are also much more energy efficient than traditional incandescent or fluorescent bulbs, consuming up to 75% less energy. This translates into lower electricity bills and a reduced carbon footprint. LED have a much longer lifespan than traditional bulbs, often lasting 25,000 hours or more. This reduces the frequency of bulb replacements, saving time and money on maintenance. The transformer is a critical component of a Class 2 wiring system. It steps down the line voltage 120 volts to a lower voltage, typically 12 or 24 volts, which is suitable for powering the LED lights. The transformer must be sized appropriately to handle the total wattage of all the connected LED fixtures. As mentioned earlier, the National Electrical Code requires that the transformer nameplate wattage not exceed 100 volt amps. This is to prevent overloading the circuit and ensure that the wiring is not subjected to excessive current. The transformer should be located in an accessible location for maintenance and servicing. This allows qualified personnel to easily access the transformer to perform necessary tasks, such as checking the voltage, replacing fuses, or troubleshooting problems. When installing Class 2 wiring, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This will ensure that the wiring is installed correctly and that it meets the requirements of the National Electrical Code. Pay close attention to the wire size, termination methods, and support requirements. Use only approved connectors and fittings that are designed for use with Class 2 wiring. When routing Class 2 wiring through walls or ceilings, be sure to protect it from damage. Use cable ties or other supports to secure the wiring to framing members. Avoid running the wiring near sharp edges or other potential hazards. Always disconnect the power at the circuit breaker or fuse box before working on any electrical system. This will help to prevent electrical shock. Use appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses when working with electrical wiring. This will help to protect you from injury. Verify that the circuit is de-energized using a voltage tester before touching any wires or terminals. This will ensure that the circuit is safe to work on. Ensure that all wiring connections are secure and properly insulated to prevent short circuits and ground faults. This will help to prevent fires and other electrical hazards. The National Electrical Code is a comprehensive set of standards that govern the safe installation of electrical wiring and equipment. It is important to be familiar with the requirements of the National Electrical Code when installing Class 2 wiring. The National Electrical Code provides specific guidelines for Class 2 wiring installations, including permissible wiring methods, conductor sizes, and overcurrent protection requirements. These guidelines are designed to ensure that Class 2 wiring systems are installed safely and reliably. In addition to the National Electrical Code, many local jurisdictions have their own electrical codes and regulations. It is important to check with your local building department to determine the specific requirements for your area. By following the National Electrical Code and local electrical codes, you can ensure that your Class 2 wiring installation is safe, code compliant, and reliable. The reduced risk of electrical shock makes Class 2 wiring a safer option for under-cabinet lighting, particularly in homes with children or pets. The ease of installation can save time and money on labor costs, making Class 2 wiring a more affordable option for many homeowners. The flexibility of Class 2 wiring allows for greater design freedom and customization options, making it easier to create a lighting system that meets your specific needs. The compatibility of Class 2 wiring with LED lighting provides energy savings and long-lasting performance, making it a more sustainable option for under-cabinet lighting. By adhering to the National Electrical Code guidelines and following proper safety precautions, you can ensure a safe and efficient under-cabinet lighting system that will provide years of reliable service. The 100-volt amps transformer wattage limitation serves as a crucial safeguard against overloading the circuit and preventing potential safety hazards. This limitation ensures that the power supply remains within safe operating parameters, minimizing the risk of overheating, insulation damage, and fire. The accessibility of the transformer is also a key consideration for maintenance and servicing. By locating the transformer in an easily accessible location, qualified personnel can quickly and efficiently perform necessary tasks such as inspections, repairs, and replacements, without causing disruptions or damage to surrounding areas. Proper wiring methods are essential for ensuring the integrity and reliability of the Class 2 wiring system. This includes using appropriate wire sizes, termination techniques, and support mechanisms to prevent damage, strain, and potential hazards. Adhering to established safety precautions is paramount when working with any electrical system, including Class 2 wiring. This involves energizing the circuit before commencing work, using appropriate personal protective equipment, and following established safety protocols to minimize the risk of electrical shock, burns, and other injuries. The integration of Class 2 wiring with LED lighting technology offers a synergistic combination of safety, efficiency, and performance. LED lights are inherently low-voltage devices, making them ideally suited for Class 2 wiring systems. This combination results in a highly energy-efficient and long-lasting lighting solution that minimizes energy consumption, reduces maintenance costs, and promotes environmental sustainability. The benefits of Class 2 wiring extend beyond under-cabinet lighting to other low-voltage applications such as landscape lighting, accent lighting, and control circuits. Its inherent safety, ease of installation, and flexibility make it a versatile and cost-effective wiring solution for a wide range of electrical applications. The National Electrical Code plays a critical role in ensuring the safe and reliable installation of Class 2 wiring systems. By providing comprehensive guidelines and standards, the National Electrical Code helps to minimize the risk of electrical hazards and promotes best practices in electrical installations. It is essential for electrical professionals and homeowners alike to familiarize themselves with the relevant requirements of the National Electrical Code to ensure compliance and promote electrical safety. In conclusion, Class 2 wiring offers a compelling combination of safety, efficiency, and flexibility for under-cabinet lighting applications. Its inherent safety features, ease of installation, compatibility with LED lighting, and adherence to National Electrical Code guidelines make it an excellent choice for homeowners and electrical professionals alike. By understanding the benefits and requirements of Class 2 wiring, you can create a safe, efficient, and reliable under-cabinet lighting system that will enhance the beauty and functionality of your home. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult with qualified electrical professionals for any electrical work to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. With proper planning, installation, and maintenance, Class 2 wiring can provide years of reliable service and enhance the overall safety and enjoyment of your home.